Okay guys, welcome to the TriStar Gym channel. Today I have the Silver Fox, who they call Pravik, the man, the Jiu-Jitsu genius here today. And Carl, I was thinking today for this episode, we'll be talking about back control.
Okay.
Back control is specifically escaping the back.
Okay.
Now, me and you are old school Jiu-Jitsu guys, and giving the back is like a mortal sin.
Yeah.
Right?
You want to avoid that as much as you can.
Today, a lot of the sub-only guys, giving the back is not such a big deal. It's sub-only, right? And I feel like even with guard passing, like in our day, like if you guard got passed, you're pretty much lost in the eyes of everybody watching.
Yeah.
Whereas today, it's not that big of a deal. The new generation, you pass my guard, so what? But somebody passing your guard is so bad in the old school mentality. But giving the back is
even
like,
worse.
It's like,
it's even worse.
listen, even if you beat the guy, even if you come out, escape, and beat the guy, your coach
He
is going to be
took
angry
you-
with you.
he took
the
your
coach,
back.
Hansel's not going to be happy. How could you give that guy your back? Yeah. So
True.
we don't like to give the back.
No.
Never.
But sometimes it happens.
But the new generation, and you work with them too, they're good at escaping the back. It's incredible. They're very good. Like
Yeah.
I when I roll with them, the sub-only guys, the submissions are amazing. But they get their guard passed and they give up the back. But man, are they good at escaping the back.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I'm the total opposite. I never give the back. And when it comes to escaping the back, I feel good, but I don't feel like I'm their level. Like they're another level, right? Because they have like a, sometimes at overtime they have to do like a shootout.
Yeah, they drill specifically, like you said, for the shootout for EBI rules, that the guy has back control. So they drill specific escapes from that position. So it becomes second nature because they spend so much time focusing on that.
So giving we're doing back escape stuff, but in my opinion, guys, you should never give the back. Like this is something you should drill just as a backup plan. Am I right?
Correct.
As
Absolutely.
a backup plan.
Yeah.
Not like, don't be nonchalant about it.
Yeah, because you never know. If you give up your back, you may have the guy on your back that actually can control you and put you away.
Exactly. So me, like, I try to avoid giving the back, but after a while, like sometimes I'm rolling with the lower belts, I'll kind of give them my back.
Okay.
To just practice the back escapes, or else I'd never really get a chance too much to practice high volumes, because I feel like if I just practice it when a good black belt takes my back for real, I don't get enough of those reps. Like I don't get a lot of time with people on my back, so I feel like when we learn new moves, new back escapes, and you want to try them, you need a lot of time to work out the kinks. Like I'm sure we're going to show them a bunch of back escapes, but you need to. They take a lot of practice. In my opinion, in my experience, it takes a lot of practice to get it right.
If you let a lower belt take your back, I take a slightly different point of view. So I usually don't let the lower belt take my back, and the reason for that is because they get so excited, they're going to try to just teeth. Jaw,
Yes.
crank, and everything. I'm gonna get pissed. When I get out, I'm gonna get pissed off and break their arm.
Really?
So for me, I actually wind up practicing more when, in the scramble, one of my good black belts, Juan Galarza or Enrique Galarza, one of my, guys takes my back, and that's when I usually try to escape in the scramble. Like in the transition, that's your best chance. Once you sort of let them lock up, back triangle and everything, then it becomes really, really difficult. But usually in the transition, as they're taking my back, I can still sort of scramble out of it. So that's where I practice
Totally
my
agree.
escapes.
Like, I totally agree. You can't let the guy have all the leverage. He's got the back triangle. He's got his hands locked. He's got his head ear to ear. He's in tight. Now you want to escape. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
The guy's a good athlete. He's strong, stronger than you. It's very hard to unlock the hands. But I like, why I like to let the lower belts take my back is because I feel like the more times I escape the back, the more I work out the nuances. Because I feel like I've taught a lot of back escapes, and some guys, they just don't get it because they don't practice it enough. Ironically, the lower belts sometimes do it better than the higher belts because they get their back taken all the time.
It's true.
And sometimes I have a harder time finishing a lower belt because I have certain guys that in the gym, they always give their back. It's like a curse almost. Like, I don't know. Often, I'll be honest with you, oftentimes they come from another school, they have this bad habit. Like for instance, some guys do headlocks. Okay, well you do that to a jiu-jitsu guy, they take your back. Maybe you're a judo guy, you have a judo background, and you're doing like these throws. The guy takes your back. They're always getting their back taken. They're actually harder to finish than some black belts. They're hard because they're so defensive and they're so used to having their back
You know,
taken, that they're actually harder to finish than some black belts.
It's true. One thing that I also am throwing into the mix as training that or drilling that, escaping with the higher belts is because you don't when somebody attacks you, particularly from the back, you just can't defend the back take. You have to also worry about what's coming out after. Because a lot of times, if you do manage to escape, the next thing the guy's either going for an arm lock or mount. So you have to kind of string things together. You can't just escape and say, I'm free.
It
No,
ain't over.
man.
It ain't
Now the
over.
guy's on top of you or arm locking. So you have to think about the secondary or tertiary attack as well.
So, show me your staple go to back escape.
Well, it depends.
Staple.
Staple?
Yeah, and then we'll talk about maybe prevention.
So-
stopping the guy from getting this far.
So
But if I'm here, I'm locked.
So a lot of times, if I can actually get underneath, a lot of times, the big principles for back escapes to me are, I either want to go low, I'm either coming out the back way or the highway. Depends where the guy's controlling me. If he's high up on me, I'm going to come up low. If he's sort of closer to my hips, I'm going to try to escape high. So a lot.
I can tell you, I feel less control here.
Yeah.
Already.
So when I do this, this is actually very, very effective. Once you hear, it's becoming tighter and tighter. Before the guy locks his hands, this is very, very effective. I'm going to wind up on top before you lock your hands. But even when you lock your hands, so what I'm doing is I'm going to flare out your legs. All right. So if you kind of keeping them tight, so that I can't get my elbows in. So I'm going to flare them out. And I'm starting to.
Can you freeze a second?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I just felt my legs get weaker. Can you do that again?
Yeah.
Like I'm here, I feel tight here, but when
Yeah,
you
I don't, of course, first things you got to do is always protect the neck, because if you can't, you might get choked even though the guy does
Right.
not technically have both hooks
right,
or
you just
even one.
squeeze, like rip a choke.
So I'm looking to plant my feet heavy, and I'm going to open up my legs to sort of spread yours. Once I'm here, I'm going to be looking to get my both arms out.
Wow.
Once I'm going to go, and now to scramble.
I love
I'm
this
coming
escape.
out. This is probably one of my if before the guy settles in, that's probably my go-to.
That's awesome.
Now, if I'm here and before, so if you do this here, it's very easy.
If I do
Yeah,
the silver fox, and I'm going
drop
one each.
Yeah, go low. Yeah,
Do I want to go double?
double. Yeah, you want to go double. You don't want to wind up in a triangle.
Right. So I'm here.
So yeah.
Oh.
So yes, all the way down, all the way. Keep sliding down, and now
And here I would go either double on one. I
see
assume.
how I'm still staying
Yes.
up. You want to go low. Yes. So you want to put me on my back. So now I'm not scrambling from sort of having my head higher
Let me
than
try it
yours.
again.
Yeah.
The silver fox escape. That's awesome. I love this. Okay, so let's see it again from this angle here.
So anytime if I can get my both arms under, I have to have pretty high confidence that it's going to happen.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going to use a different escape. But anytime I feel this, I'm getting both.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like
and
I
I'm,
lost.
I'm just going to keep fighting low. I'm just going to keep sliding low and low to make sure that
I
you
love it.
eventually put your back on the ground.
I got to try that. That's awesome. This is fantastic. So as you're capturing me here, you're pulling yourself in with your heels?
Yes. Both arms under. Because if you don't,
Yeah. I feel like.
yeah. You got to make sure to get both arms under. Otherwise, you're at a threat of a triangle or an arm lock.
That's awesome. I feel like as soon as I feel like you're shrimping down.
Yeah.
I feel like my hooks are weakened. Totally.
Yes. So again, I'm going to plant my feet, and I'm basically doing this. So I'm going to bring them in. I'm going to plant them heavy, and I'm looking to get both.
Can you
down.
freeze a second? Like here, if I shot a choke, I feel like I totally lost you. If I
Yeah.
lock my hands here,
Yeah.
like I don't have a follow-up triangle and I don't have an armbar, but you kind of transition to armbar on me. I'm gonna have to.
You can
I
sort of-
must have had a hand out, right?
Yeah.
If I try to choke here, there's no choke.
Yeah.
So there's a point I think where if you sprawl quick enough, you're safe.
I don't want to go a little bit
Right.
lower.
Now you're coming up on top.
I'm coming up.
Beautiful. Look at that. Dude, that's awesome. I've never done this escape before. I've done it like this. Watch. I've done it like this and turned around, but it's not.
Yeah, I'm still
not
control-
super
I'm-
confident in this one.
Yeah, usually what I'll do is put my feet
Yeah.
up, and I'm still controlling you, and I'm going to attack one of the two arms.
Right. I'm putting myself in armbar basically.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you the armbar so I can escape the armbar. But this makes a lot more sense to me because here,
Yeah, and keep scooting,
boom,
yeah,
here,
keep scooting
I feel
down.
like even if you tried to choke me now, you're not gonna
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. Once my back is on the ground now,
Awesome.
there you go.
Let's do it again. This is an awesome escape. So the guy's transitioning to back, and obviously you want the guy to lock his hands, like as I'm taking your back.
Yeah, I'm already doing this.
Exactly. I could see you escaping right before.
already doing this.
Exactly. Because if the guy locks his hands,
Yeah,
you waited too long.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could start escaping immediately. If I was, let's say, were to arm drag you and start coming like this here, you would start escaping immediately.
yeah.
Do you have a name for this escape?
No, I don't know.
Slipping into the foxhole.
The reality is that, I think most moves that we have, somebody already came up with them maybe 100 years ago. Just
And they were lost for a while.
Yeah.
And rediscovered. Do you ever go 2-on-1?
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
you-
long as
you-
I have both under. Sometimes once.
This is.
But if this is bad, but if you put your back on the ground, this is not as bad anymore.
Right.
Because now you're too far from me, from my hips to attack. I could still try to
Space
pull
for my
and
knee.
yeah. So once you get far enough from my hips, it's okay to have just one arm in, but you prefer to do both. Yeah. This is. Yeah. I have nothing right now. I'm gonna try to. I already realized that I have nothing. So usually, when one of my guys slide down, one of my guys does this really, really well. Very frustrating. I showed it to him, and he uses this on me all the time to escape. Very frustrating for me. So I usually, at this point, I'm going to scramble, try to get on top, and but it creates a scramble, man. The guy was on your back, 2 hooks in.
That's awesome.
So a scramble is a good thing.
That's
when
awesome.
that happens.
Okay, next question here, Fox. Let's see who fucks your way out of this one. Okay, so we did seatbelt,
Okay.
and now you said you have an up escape.
This is sort of like if you really screwed up and the guy's already like choking you or
Maybe
just
pulling you up like this.
yeah. At that point, I want to go. I'm gonna go high because right now it's gonna be difficult for you to
I
choke
couldn't
me.
choke here, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm giving up control, but right now my top priority is to make sure I don't get choked. So right now and I'm trying to wait for an adjustment. Eventually, if I can pry your arms off and I bring this arm over, then I'm going to try to turn. And of course, I know most guys are going to try to go for an arm lock.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
It's gonna be tough.
controlling.
You have my head.
Yeah, I know. So again, when you escape in back control, don't just escape the back control. Think about what's coming next. So the next thing is if I let your head swing away, you can arm lock me, right? You can just sort of invert. Yes. And now I'm back on the run. So that's why I'm controlling the head.
Can I grab you again here?
Yeah, for sure.
So when would you go to the top? Go to the top. So let's say
I
I feel like if I'm pulling you up, you
I
probably
wouldn't.
maybe wouldn't be able to sink down.
I would sort of go to the top. Once you sort of, I still would fight down.
Here you'd be going double elbow in.
Yeah, I'm still going to try to make sure. I got to create favorable conditions because right now you can sort of spin around and take my arm, right? So I want to make sure that I don't put myself into an arm lock. If you're going to make the switch, that's okay because you're reacting to me. If I sort of put myself in an arm lock, that's a bad situation because then it's easy switch for you. So what I'm going to try to do is fight. I'm still going to fight down. The only time I would go up is like once you go arm over. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, once you sort of start to go into the choke.
Okay, so if I go here,
Yeah, this is.
now you're gonna start coming up.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to come
I
up.
feel like now I don't have really the angle to choke you here.
but you're still controlling me, so I'm still gonna. I still have to figure out a way to get this defended now. I'm going to try to control your head to make sure that you don't pivot. But I also know even if I lose the control, so go ahead. So go for the arm. I'm already sort of coming out the back way. So I'm already trying
hips
to
are
deal
far.
with what's coming next.
Can I try that?
Yeah, for sure.
So you're saying if the guy wraps your neck, that's when you like to go up.
So for here, right
Here you're
now,
going up. You're not sinking down anymore.
yeah, I would still fight.
Oh, you would still go in here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still there. Get your other left arm in? Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, really?
Okay. But once the guy sort of starts to, so I go now. Yeah, this is where I would go. Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
this,
like this, huh?
yeah. So I don't have, I can't put I need to
Yes.
bring you back down.
You need me under.
I need-
you
need
need me
you
under
down
your
here.
shoulder. You need my shoulders under your
Yes.
shoulders.
So once you come up high,
Once my shoulders are up high,
I'm still controlling you, but you know, the risk of choke is lessened.
can you squeeze me here a bit? Yeah, I feel it's not so bad.
Yeah. You can,
Would you put your back on the mat? Yeah.
yeah. I would try to pry the arm and try to get it over your head.
So, if the choke is on, you want to get your shoulders over mine.
So if I'm here, I'm still gonna try
You're
to
still
fight.
going under.
Yeah, because you gave me the chance.
It's either or, right?
Yeah, put your feet on my hips.
On the hips.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah. Now I can't, it's gonna be much harder for me to slide down. So once I lost the battle for that, that's when I'm gonna go up high. I'm gonna try to make sure I protect my neck. As soon as I feel it opening, I'm gonna try to clear at least one leg. Now.
This time you went belly down.
Yeah.
You
You have to sort of feel how the
which
guys
side?
adjusting.
This is an escape on each side, right?
Yeah, you can escape. Usually, I escape
To your knees.
to my knees. Yeah,
Okay. Usually, I escape to my back, but I'll try that one as well.
yeah.
So
It's sort of like how the guy kind of reacts to to the follow up. So right now, it's going to be hard. So yeah, yeah.
here I feel like I'm opening my neck up for a deeper choke. Usually we want to tuck our chins in.
Yeah, but when you do that,
Yeah, it's even worse.
but-
Yeah.
this is kind of
It's counterintuitive.
Yeah, it's kind of thwarts the attack. So I'm going to try to get you back down to where I'm controlling you. I might be undercutting your legs. I want to bring you back down. Not too far down because then you have the other escape. But once up here, that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, you won't be able to choke here.
So you're sort of not escaped yet, but right now you're not getting choked.
See, I have a tendency to put my back on the mat.
That's okay, because leg locks are there.
Yeah, I like to come up with the leg.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna get on top.
Yeah, it's okay.
You could also, I also go to my knees sometimes. I do. It flows that way.
Yeah.
So here, the guy wraps your neck. You may go down still.
Yeah. From here,
Yes.
I'm still down.
It's like I'm losing the choke.
Yeah.
I think it's my new favorite escape.
So once I'm here, I need to worry about getting choked. If I can clear one of the hooks, now this time I went to my back. Great, that's what you gave me.
Exactly. You got to kind of feel which side.
You know what's coming, right?
Armbar. Shotgun, my friend. Shotgun. The best armbar in the game. Try that again. Got the back.
So right now, I would still try to go under. So if I can get you under,
I gotta tell you guys, this is annoying as hell. Like I feel like I'm losing everything. I want to shoot the neck, but I know if I unlock my hands, it's gone. Like if I unlock to shoot the neck, he's gone. And I can't go to armbar either.
yeah.
And the worst part is you're getting on top.
Yeah.
You went from the worst position to the top position. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. I gotta drill this. I'm gonna be drilling that every day. That's for sure.
Yeah, this sucks.
So now I'm here. Like I only got one arm in. I feel like I'd want to clear this for the armbar. You kind of clear this and kind of like defend the armbar here. If you try to shoot the armbar.
I don't have it. Because again, now you already know you escaped the choke, so you're defending the next step.
Exactly. So like now I feel like this elbow might get under.
Yeah.
But I never want one arm in, so I won't put it in.
If you do, you got to make sure that your torso is way further. Yeah,
Right.
from here,
Right.
even further. This I can still lock.
Yeah, now I'm in trouble.
This
So
I can still
what I
lock.
think I would do is I would keep it kind of in the middle, and
Just
just
keep
kinda,
scooting down. Keep scooting down and perpendicular. Yeah.
And
Now.
then here I'm just gonna defend the armbar. I feel
Yeah,
like
but it might. Yes, I would try to put it on, but it's not immediately available. Usually, if I go for an arm lock from the back, it's usually immediate. So it's not going to be. Once that scramble results, that arm lock is going to be loose.
once I sink down, it's hard. It's gonna be hard for you.
Yeah.
You're kind of like you also would you also plunge in your hands first before your elbows, or it's always
No.
elbows
If
first?
you go ahead, plunge your hands in like before.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I can get my neck wrapped.
Yeah.
I see. It's this
Your
elbow.
neck
tuck.
is open.
So you gotta tuck these elbows in first.
and you slide. Yes. Now it's a scramble. Usually, what I will try to do is just accept the scramble and try to get something out of the scramble. But it is clearly at best the scramble for me.
Awesome. Okay, next. Can you go again?
Oh.
Let's see here. So I got a grip here on your hand,
Okay.
and I'm trapping your shoulder like this.
All right.
What do you like to do to resolve this issue here? This one.
This one?
Yeah. You have a. Do you attack this hand, this right hand of mine? Do you attack it in any way, or what do you like to do to clear the one-on-one? This is what we call one-on-one here. One hand on one hand. Sometimes we grab two on one, two hands on one, but usually you'll see they grab one on one, and then they hook the neck, right? And they grab the shoulder.
So for me, the one-on-one is, you know, that's not necessarily hard to break. The problem with it is how I break it. The guy brings his leg over. Mm-hmm. So that's the problem. So again, we're not just looking at this, the initial problem, we're looking at the second problem or third problem. So if he goes one-on-one, so again, if do you feel what I'm doing with my left leg?
A little bit, yeah. You're kind of hiking it up a bit.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is, again, I take a quick evaluation of the situation here. So I know I can clear this. The question is, can I get my second one under? So as soon as I do, I'm gonna go
You don't
back
want
down.
one under.
Now, so I know that if I can clear the one-on-one, so if I clear this, you're gonna bring the leg over.
I'm going here.
Yes.
And you're already, you're ducking your arms under.
I'm already,
Right. Now you killed my armbar here.
yeah. Not just
Here,
that.
here, this grip, like,
Yeah, I'm coming out on top.
it's making my armbar hopeless right now.
Yeah,
Because I can't kick out of this.
Yeah,
Like, you guys might be like, why don't you just rip your leg out? I can't.
I'm not that strong.
Can you let go of my toes? Like here, I feel like you guys are thinking, hey, coach, why don't you just pull his arm in?
Yeah.
But he's grabbing my toes here. Like if I tried to pull right now, I'd break my own knee here. Like if I went, like, it's just not going anywhere. Like I'm really gonna pull here. Like I'll tell you, I have no power whatsoever here. This grip here, this toe grip, it's not coming out. Like
Yeah, I'm not.
even if I passed my leg over, it'd be useless. Totally useless. Your arm's not between my legs.
Yeah. So again, I'm evaluating quickly. Like, okay, what is? If I think I can get my left arm under your left leg, I'm gonna break the grip, knowing that you're gonna try to trap my arm, and then I'm going
You're
out.
going for this toe grab here.
And then it depends.
If I go to the armbar,
Yeah, if you go to the armbar,
boom, this toe grab.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'll scramble out.
yeah,
You know what? Wind up on top. Yeah, he's gonna win.
yeah.
That's awesome. So I'm here, one-on-one. You grab the neck. So you're going. Yeah. So watch. I'm here, and you're stretching these arms.
But get your legs ready first. Yes.
Bring your leg closer.
Yeah. If your legs are not ready, I'm gonna take it before you.
No, I got trapped.
Now you're screwed.
Yeah, I'm in trouble here.
So you've got to make sure your legs are in place before you do the escape.
Can you go back a step?
Yeah.
Like. Can your
Yeah, this is
armbar-
not this. Yeah.
This won't stop you.
Yeah. This is not gonna help.
No.
No.
Go ahead. I see.
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse. You can still straighten my arm.
Yeah. Yeah. This is good.
Okay.
So you have to make sure your legs, you get your legs in position. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and always see how your elbows flared out,
Yes.
and I'm trying to keep it
And I
that
feel
way.
it.
So that's going to be very difficult for you to,
You just blocked me.
yeah.
Because I feel this elbow got in.
So,
But I don't want to put this arm in right now.
No. So let's go back.
Did you straighten your arms?
Yeah. So now, see how your elbows now is. Now
This is
go ahead.
really
I'm going to
safe.
choke you. Go ahead. Back on the ground.
Yeah. Once you get that double underhook, you're pretty safe.
Yeah.
Because even if he's choking you, you have time to keep hiking those legs.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep scooting. Keep scooting. Keep scooting. So even if I try, if I'm trying to, right now I'm trying to keep you flat.
I feel
Yeah.
like my knees protecting me here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think you can finish this arm here with the knee?
Possibly. Maybe not.
With the knee, I think it's pretty
Yeah.
safe, right?
Once you get the ankle in, it's pretty safe. I would try to finish, but now it's sort of like not a good control.
So I think what I was doing wrong was I was shooting my hands in, whereas you're lifting.
I'm
the
shooting
legs.
my elbows in. Yeah. Even if I'm choking, it's gone. Right now, I would try to. The guy on top is chances are they're going to try to control and try to see what they can squeeze out of this. To be honest with you, my best bet is to just try to prepare what's coming after.
I love that you get on top. It feels natural to the top.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Okay, great. Let's see another common scenario here.
Can I borrow your turtle or?
Back control.
Okay.
Back control.
Uh-oh.
I have the kill side, and I lose the hook. And the guy's like this here. Sometimes you find yourself like this.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. So you're on the kill side, and your right leg is free.
Okay.
How do you like to escape from here? Because I find what they do to me often when I'm here is they kind of come and feed this twister hook here.
Yeah.
And kind of stretch
Yeah.
out and put their hooks back in. So I find myself in this position quite a bit, especially when we're doing MMA. Like you're shaking the guy off your back, it's sweaty, and you're in this position here.
Again, I'm going to try to protect my neck. So what I'm going to try to do is if I can clear the bottom leg. Mm-hmm. If I can get it down, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab your head and come out on top. I actually use this one quite a bit, and I go straight into.
Beautiful. Can you try that?
So,
Okay, let's do one more. Yeah. So the guy takes you to the kill side,
yeah.
and you shed one hook. This is a common scenario. Yeah. You step
I
on-
want to get over the second hook. Once I have this, I'm going to plant my foot. I'm going to grab that guy's head. Notice how I'm keeping my top leg close to, so he can't easily get his hook in. Yeah. I control the head, and I'm going straight into an arm lock. So once if it's a scramble, it's a scramble. I try to get on top. If I have the submission, I'll take it.
Okay, so we're on the kill side here. This side. Let's do it this way for the camera. So this is a common scenario. I find like it happens quite a bit.
So you got to
So
clear
you're
this.
gonna stomp on this foot here.
Yeah.
You're gonna clear it. You're keeping this leg in tight so he doesn't.
Grab my head now.
Yeah. Grab the neck
And
hip
I
height.
pull. Yeah. Don't worry about. Yeah. I'm just arm lock. Yeah.
Do one more time.
I use this a lot too. So if I can clear one hook, let's stay on the same side.
You have one hook free already.
Yeah.
And I feel like this choke is really dangerous right now. Like I feel like it's gonna be hard for me to grab your neck here.
Yeah. So most people are. So I'm gonna slowly choke, but if you get this, so yeah.
As you're choking, I can still have time.
No. Other way. Yes. If you go that way,
On your back.
that choke gets tighter.
Really, huh? Can I see you do it?
Yeah. So we're staying on the same side.
Yeah. The side here. I shed one hook. Oh, okay. So use the butterfly hook.
Yeah. So
So-
go ahead, start to choke me.
Yeah, I
If
see
I
what you're
come back this way, it gets worse. So I'm gonna go this way.
I see what you're doing. You're going into the choke.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Because you can't, he can't follow.
Watch here. Here. You can use the butterfly hook, or
You can use anything, to be honest.
you could step on it.
Yeah.
But
I
I
wouldn't
think-
so much use my hand because you're gonna need your hands to
I'd be
protect your
fighting.
neck. Yeah. But anything, yeah. I'm choking. Pull my head in to free it. So pull. Yes. That's it.
Beautiful.
It's very important. So go ahead. When you choke me, and here we go. So you see how so even though you're choking me, when I pull your head in,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's uncomfortable, but you will.
Once you have my head, I can't choke you anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like I can squeeze, but I don't think I'll get the choke.
But the squeeze is kind of like, sometimes people panic. The squeeze is kind of one of those like, okay, there's something there, but you got to have confidence that if you complete that turn controlling his head, the choke is not there. It might be uncomfortable, but it's not a finish.
I'm trying to get it perfect here. So I'm here, minus one hook.
Pull my head.
Here, can you give me a squeeze here?
Yeah.
Like I feel for some reason to go north south.
You can.
Yeah?
You can. Once
You try it on me once. Let me see. I'm trying to put the squeeze on you and see how you. Because I feel like.
So let me just point out one other thing. So as we go to this side, right, I can clear it with my legs, but sometimes you could just kind of jump over it.
Yeah. So yeah. So now here.
It's uncomfortable,
It's uncomfortable.
but you will get out.
Yeah.
Just stay with it.
You will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, people sometimes when something's get uncomfortable, and this is how
They
we
panic.
manipulate our opponents through pain
Yeah.
or threat of submission, that they double back because they think, oh man,
Yeah.
it is uncomfortable, but you will escape.
I could definitely see you guys panicking.
Yeah.
Like in that
And
situation.
they double back, and now they're going right back into the choke where the guy now has better control, and then he can probably finish.
Fantastic. Okay, good. Can I give you the next scenario?
Sure. Yeah, man. Let's
Okay,
do
so
this.
now we're on the opposite side of the kill arm. Okay, so let's just rotate.
Yeah.
Which hook do you want to take out? Which one do you want to prefer?
I would probably take out the easier one, because if I try, whichever one I feel easiest, all right? So
but-
right now, I can, the problem is that you're gonna try to step over my arm with the left leg. That's what you want. So I wanna avoid that. So I wanna make sure that my hands are in place, all right? So I'm gonna try to, so right now I'm kind of working on both of them.
Are you sinking down still? You're still doing the...
Yeah, but I'm not, but that's not gonna happen. This one is gonna be a little bit harder because I'm already on my side. So I'm gonna try to clear one, and at this point, I'm gonna,
Okay. Can you do that again? Are you controlling the kill arm at this point?
of course, I wanna make
Okay.
sure, but I know your choke is not gonna be the strongest, because sort of I'm on the wrong side, but you can control me through your head to make sure that the choke could still kick in. So I'm gonna, again, notice what I'm doing with my legs. I'm bringing up, if I go like this.
You're manipulating my hooks.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to.
Like here, I feel I'm safe.
Yeah,
Once you start crunching your body,
I'm not. So what I want to do is, yeah. So I'm bringing your hooks closer to me. And
you
then,
hiked it up.
and again, you know. So again, once I, if there's a scramble and I can get in, I get on top while the guy's still dealing with the disappointment of me having escaped his back control, I'm already going into submission.
You grab one?
Yeah, so this.
So we're going to the overhook side.
Yeah, so the biggest issue, see, manipulate my hooks. See, right now my hooks are strong, still.
I gotta use my
Bring
hip.
up, bring up this, yeah. See how that, my hook gets weaker?
And you're using...
Yeah,
And we're back kind of to the same...
yeah.
could you use this hand too?
No,
No, just...
go ahead, use that hand.
Oh, right. So I need to come up like this.
Yeah, jump over my leg, yeah. Use your left hand strong. So reach over and go.
Here like this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I have to go, I have to let go. Yeah.
I really think that it has a lot to do with manipulating the hooks. Can I
Yeah. That's the key to setting it up.
It is.
You know?
It makes a huge difference here. Like most people, they defend from like this, from like
Yeah.
your limp.
Yeah.
I don't feel.
I'm a few seconds from being choked.
I don't feel like you're even close to taking off. Like I feel my hooks are strong here, but once you
Yeah.
start crunching,
Yeah.
I feel like dang.
Yeah, the reality is going to be about it. Now, I'm going to clear, I didn't clear the bottom hook fast enough, but I created enough scramble that when my body turned, I cleared it now.
Well, you were trying to clear both hooks at the same time. Like you were going after
Yeah.
both hooks.
Yeah.
And whatever comes out first comes out.
I want to
first.
bring them up close to where I can, you know, if I can use my elbows to help. When they're down here, my elbows are not going to reach.
Right.
And as my elbows reaching, my neck is getting more open. So I want to bring them up here to make sure I can.
That's key. Can I try that again? Can
Yeah.
you make me feel that again? That's really key, I think. Really, really key. So this time we're falling to the underhook side. I have the neck, and you're just crunching up here.
So I'm already, you know, I brought this one. I'm going to protect my neck. I know that your chokes, right now the guy is thinking about mounting. All right?
Because the choke is off a bit.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about having this arm trapped, so I can use my hand. Once I clear, then what I'm going to try to do is come out the back.
So underhook here.
Yeah.
This is what I was missing, the underhook.
Yeah, normally I would have, because if your head was closer, I would have reached to control your head, but you move your head further away. So the underhook, I mean the head control for me would be relatively weak. So I'm switching to go into the underhook, and then I'm out, and now I'm gonna be on top to dominate.
Can I try that again?
Yeah.
I think there's some improv too, right? It's basically
Absolutely.
You got to take those hooks. You got to attack those hooks.
Deal
and then,
with the.
and then whatever hooks come out first I mean, you start your escape. So, like this, boom.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this makes sense because
Yeah.
just the way the leg is
Yeah.
positioned. Whereas here, if you keep this hook, it will be hard to take out right now.
Yeah.
Like it's sticky.
But you know, like once I'm on this side, you can actually use your because how am I gonna use this leg to trap your
can't
hand?
trap.
It's already trapped underneath.
Whereas if
it.
I went like this,
Yeah, then I can
oh,
trap.
now I'm in trouble now.
Yeah.
So this here is a major problem.
Yes.
I gotta make sure I avoid that. So we're here. Oops, sorry.
Yeah. If you want, you can use your hand. Yeah. Now you're basically clear. Now the question is, you gotta be careful.
With this hand.
You could this hand.
Because you're isolating me now.
Yeah. So what I usually do is I'm gonna stretch his arm a little bit.
Crucifix.
I'm gonna step over and wind up in a very strong. Even if your head escapes, I'm in a finished position. So you got to be careful with that. That's why I switched to the underhook.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. The underhook was missing.
Yeah. Yes. Clear the leg. Nice. Nice. So you don't have that? Okay.
Say that
Go
again.
ahead, start to get to your knees.
Would you? You know what I feel like? Like I know it might sound weird, but I feel like pushing your head and bringing my back to the
You
mat.
could do that, but you know, like in the scramble, you know, I may win.
Right.
So when you scramble, you want to make sure you give yourself pretty much at least 50-50 chance that you're going to win. If not, I mean, you're escaping a bad position, so good. Now,
No.
put your butt on the ground. Yes. Now, I'm going to try to control this. So you, as a guy, you can get an underhook.
This one here. This is gonna be hard now because you trapped it.
I know.
I don't know how. I don't know. I think I went to my knees here. When I was you, I think you were going to.
Yeah,
If you
I
go to
think
your
what-
knees, I can underhook.
Yeah, I think you went to your knees.
Yeah, I think I went. Yeah, I think that's fast.
I don't remember what I did.
There's a lot of improvise.
I just,
There is.
you know, like
You gotta improvise.
You know, people learn different ways. I learn intuitively as I feel.
I feel the key is this.
Yes, that is the key.
Hiking and the elbows.
Yeah,
Like you're pinching my legs between your thighs and your elbows,
yeah,
which I feel makes my legs much easier to unlock. And it's harder for me to choke you because you're sinking down.
yeah.
You're changing the angle on me. Like I need you here to choke you. Like when you're down, when you sink down, I feel like
Yeah.
I don't have a nice choke you. You're stepping wide and you clear the other ankle.
So even if, like, I'm not worried about it because I can use my hand because it's not gonna.
There's no trap here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna come out different ways.
Yeah.
Gonna come out
It's
different
it's very heavily dependent on the attacker's reaction.
Absolutely.
So, you know, when you, first of all, again, most high-level guys will try to follow up with something.
For
So,
sure.
first I neutralize the threat.
I feel at this point you kind of improvise here.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to trap your arm because right now I've lost the choke. I know that already. So, what I know, most people will try to put their back on the ground. So I'm already looking for the next attack, which is going to be
The crucifix.
Yeah.
Body lock.
So I'm looking for that. So what you need to do, I think, if you try to keep your elbow a little bit tighter here.
This one here.
Yeah, yeah. So as you put your back on the ground, yeah, you can come out the other way. No, towards me. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah. Now it's a bit of a scramble, but so I kind of pay attention to what the guy's following up with. If he's following up with a crucifix, I don't want to try to extend my arm because if you know, then you basically.
You never want to extend your lips.
So
Yeah.
I keep my elbows tight. If I feel like he's usually when people start to do a crucifix, they sort of lay on their side, they start to trap, you know, one of their arms, in this case the left one, with their legs, and the other one is with their arm. That's how they're setting it up. If I feel that possibility, I'm gonna retract my right elbow and then turn, and I'm swimming, trying to come back the other way. So you have to judge once you escape the initial threat. You have to judge. Okay, am I better off controlling the head coming out to my knees, or am I still in an escape mode? That okay, he's starting to follow up. I'm going to go back the other way.
There's a lot of experience behind that.
Yeah,
To make that judgment call. That's why I like the trial and error. I like to give up my back every so often. Just keep practicing and kind of because once you unlock the hooks, there's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah,
there's a ton. Okay, the next question I want to ask you. This is a mortal pet peeve of mine. Body triangle from the back. Hell. It's hell. Especially if the guy's got long legs.
Yeah.
He body triangles you. I don't have super long legs. I have normal size legs, but sometimes you get a guy with really long legs, ridiculously long.
First of all, I have as most of you know,
You guys come around here?
I have a very bad lower back. So usually this is a lot of stress on my lower back. It's the legs sort of like my lower back's laying over long. That's okay. No,
Yeah.
keep it. No, good. Keep it. Good. So notice what I'm already doing with my right leg.
Say that again.
So anytime the guy is locking up a body triangle, I try not to let him get his foot under my leg. You know what I'm saying?
Like this?
Under, yeah, like this.
Oh, really? It's funny you say that because I tried never to put my foot under. Like, are you saying that the attacker wants the leg under?
I could, for me, this is.
Because I was always told never, like, there's a foot lock there.
They usually kind of hide it. There is a foot lock, but usually.
You never see it happen though.
Yeah.
I've never seen it once.
Yeah, because usually guys, it's sort of like when people tell you don't cross your ankles.
Right.
I cross my ankles all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Are you saying that
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, but I don't have flexible ankles. Let me. All right. Take my ankles.
I see. You're just really aware.
Yeah. Just really aware.
Super aware.
Yeah, I think most.
Appelle Abdel, s'il te plaît. Didier, appelle Abdel, s'il te plaît. Guys, we're just gonna cut 1 second. Abdel, il frappe les pads dans la chambre du karaté. S'il te plaît, parle-y. Parle-y, s'il te plaît. We're just gonna cut there.
So let's go back from the crossing his ankles.
Yo, no bell, please. We're almost done, okay? There's not a lot of time left. You guys can spar, but just no bell, please. Go in the karate room. They're hitting pads. Tell them we have 5 more minutes, okay, to wait. Okay, sorry. What were we saying?
Let's go back to him showing you
Okay.
why he crosses his legs or not.
Perfect.
So
Okay, you ready?
I don't have flexible ankles, but I will cross my ankles if I need to, just to get better control. I can always stop it. It's just awareness.
Can we
if you're
just show
relative-
everybody what we're talking about? Like if you cross your ankles, there's a triangle that can go over the ankles, and then if I stretch my legs, there's actually a leg lock here.
Yeah, keep going.
Have you ever been leg locked like this?
Yes, when I was blue belt.
Really? I almost got leg locked once upon a time like this.
But
in a tournament, like the guy was like, and I didn't tap. It was hurting me, but I didn't tap.
Yeah.
And he eventually gave up. But I was like, and then my coach was like, never cross your ankles.
Yeah, that's what I tell my students as well. But the issue is, once you get to certain, first of all, a lot of guys that take you back, they're skilled and usually flexible, so they're not necessarily going to tap. The second thing is when I feel the guy is about to go for that, I just disengage.
You sure?
So
So if you cross your ankles,
usually I cross him on the side, so it's going to be a little bit hard.
very hard for me
Yeah,
to leg lock.
yeah. So if I, as we're scrambling, I may cross my ankles on the side.
This I won't be able to triangle.
Yeah. Here you can.
But you're
I just think-
You just
yeah.
unlock them right away.
And I got big feet. I got size 12 feet, so and they're not super flexible. So somebody catches me here, I immediately unravel. But if
Right.
you're not an experienced guy that kind of take somebody's back, lock your ankles, and you're not going to read that quick, as he's about to go for that, don't do it. Don't
Don't
cross
get
your
caught
ankles.
crossing your feet.
Yes.
Cross your feet, but as they trap,
But don't
you, unlock. Because it's easier to unlock
Yeah.
before he can finish the
Yeah,
triangle.
yeah.
Okay, so
Body
I'm on
triangle.
the body triangle.
So,
The dreaded body triangle.
so as soon as I feel the guy locking up the body triangle, I'm bringing up my leg. And the reason for that is I really don't want to be in a body triangle. So now it's
You got an angle.
now it's
Now I feel like it's less powerful.
yeah. So
Already I feel it's a lot less powerful.
yeah.
But I wasn't holding the upper body. So if I am holding the upper body
So go ahead.
and I close the triangle, difficult situation.
I'm still doing this.
You're still doing this, huh?
Yeah.
So you
I don't want to be body triangled. I really
you don't
want
want to be
I don't want to.
parallel. You
Yeah.
want to get your shoulders perpendicular to mine.
Yeah. I don't want to be. So as soon as now the body triangle is on.
So you're passing your leg to the other side, and then
And again, it starts
it's
with
almost like you're giving up. you're giving up mount option.
Yeah, I know that. But so I just don't like to be in a body. I don't like having anybody on my back.
You'd rather the guy aim for this.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna try
Yeah,
to get up.
but it's like notice how my lower back is resting on your legs, on your left leg, right?
Yes, yes.
So if you're gonna come up, it's gonna be belabored. So that buys me time to scramble.
Pressuring my bottom leg.
Yeah. So I'm basically giving you one option, and that's to mount. So my feet barely touch the ground, so my lower back rests on your leg.
That's interesting.
So I know that if you don't move, if you just stay where you are, I'm gonna start moving on my own. But if usually it's a pretty rapid, quick movement. So I'm slowing down your movement just enough that as you try to mount,
Like, my leg is stuck. Yeah.
yeah, it gives me a chance to,
Gives you a head start.
yeah, gives me a head start.
Can I try that?
Yeah, for sure.
It's not gonna be an easy one. This one. Listen, I hate body triangle.
Yeah, me too.
Despise body triangle. Okay, so I'm here.
So this is why I usually hide my foot.
Yes.
So-
So I don't do what you just did.
So yeah. So now,
And now you're getting heavy
but
on this leg.
yeah, what you want to do is try to, rest your lower back there. So now you know.
So I'm putting my feet are touching the floor, but
Yeah.
my weight is all on this.
So as I'm coming up, that split second delay creates a scramble, which gives you a chance to, maybe come up.
Try to-
I actually have a very specific way to deal with that particular escape.
Which escape? Oh, you mean from attacking position?
Yeah.
From being on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to share it?
Sure. But this one, we may need to be for the next time to go over the details because I've been playing with this a lot. But
Are you?
Yeah. So
Okay. Let's keep it. Okay, so here, it's gonna be hard for me to clear
Yeah.
this foot.
yeah, that's why.
I gotta
so
escape.
as I'm,
I gotta escape early.
Yeah, but as I'm locking up, okay, go back for me. So anytime the guy is doing this, he's gonna lock up. So as he's gonna lock up, bring up that leg. Yeah. So even though so make sure your knee gets under my right leg. So as I'm locking up, yeah.
So can you lock up slowly? I have until keep locking it up. I have until now to
Too
escape.
late.
Yeah, now it's too late. Can you go back?
Here,
Like here, I
you-
can still
yeah,
I can still get it to this
yeah.
side. Boom.
This is my
Ah.
answer.
Oh, shoulder locked. Shoulder locked. This one you thought you were out.
This is one of my most successful segues because nobody sees you coming. But we'll just give people teaser for
That's
next
a good
time.
idea. That's it. Don't show them that one. Okay, so back to body
No, back
triangle.
to body triangle.
Body triangle. Okay, so I have till.
So as I'm locking up,
Boom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's more normal. Yeah.
And I'm really heavy on this leg.
Yeah. Rest really heavily on my leg. Now
I like to do this elbow in here.
I realize, okay. Yeah. It's a scramble.
Yeah, it's gonna scramble.
If you stay down, you have a chance for leg lock attacks, or you can scramble up on top, whichever game you prefer.
So body triangles, early escape. You have to early escape.
Yeah. I know we didn't talk about this. I don't know if you have other scenarios. One of the biggest scenarios that I see is, people get their back taken a lot, either off a guard pass or off a takedown when they're turtling up. And that's when you're turtling up, that's when that concept of you got to feel instantaneously. Is he on your hips, in which case move forward, or is he closer to your shoulders, in which case you back out?
Can you show me?
Yeah. So, for example,
Are you turtled?
yeah, like, do you want to do the guard pass, or do you want to do it just turtle?
What were you just talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
turtle?
So right now, I feel you
On the hip.
Yeah, on the hips. So when this happens, I'm moving forward. I'm gonna try to, move forward. You feel it?
Away from him.
Yeah, away from him, because you're my hips.
Yes. Can we do that again?
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like you're just kind of regarding here.
Yeah. Anything,
Collapsing towards your right.
Yeah, I'm collapsing and I'm regarding. And in the regard, if the guy doesn't, lose it, it could be a scramble. I'm looking for, again, anytime I see a submission, I'm taking it.
That's perfect.
By the way, guys, I think that's an important skill. I think anytime you see a submission, take it.
It protects you. Gets
yeah.
the guy defending.
Yeah, at the very least, even if you fail, he's like, oh crap, he backs off his neck, and next thing you know, he's off you now. He's not going after you.
So now that's if I'm low on your hip. Now if I'm high like this, you're going back.
Yeah.
Yes.
coming out the back. So and sometimes you may have to, as they adjust, you have to play that forward, backwards.
This I love. This is fantastic.
Yeah,
So if you're below, if you're behind,
yeah. So if I'm on your hips, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
One of my favorites.
Right.
Yeah. The other one is when the guys, like, especially heavy on your shoulders, come out the back way. Yeah.
totally, I totally love this one.
Yeah.
Can we do it again? Or break it down a little?
Sure.
Go back, turtle. What if my shoulders? What if my hands are locked, like this here, locked tight? Are you still able to get that underhook?
Yeah, because I'm gonna bring up my ass.
Post.
Post. Don't forget, I'm protecting my neck.
Let's show that to the camera. See, he's grabbing the ankle now. It's gonna be very hard for me to jump your back now.
But what I'm doing is first I gotta move. I'm moving you further
You are
forward.
moving forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So first I'm protecting my neck. So right now, yeah, I have to come.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
You know.
Beautiful. Love this. So the hips come up, and
So
you got a
if,
seatbelt. You're kind of almost like
Yeah, yeah,
the hips.
yeah. Yes. And now you kind of feel what's there. Can you go? If you can go into an offensive mode immediately, do it.
Can I see you do it again?
Yeah.
So here.
You want to lock up your hands or no?
Sure.
So I'm protecting, make sure that this.
Kill, the kill arm. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna straighten out my leg. So notice.
Can we rotate? Let's rotate.
Which way?
Somebody could see. Just the
way?
side. Yes, fine. So one leg's coming up.
Right now, you're doing a really good job with, kind of being in between. So you're not too far forward or too close to my hips, which is the right way because you keep the guy guessing. So I'm gonna make the decision for you. So I'm gonna put my head on the ground, raise my hips, and bring my leg up. So now it starts to lower you towards my shoulders,
Right.
which is my chance to come out the back way. I'm gonna go. And what I'm looking for is not necessarily a takedown, but keep moving you forward. Now,
It's making me almost want a base here.
yeah, and I'm looking to fold because if for some reason I get crushed, I can always use my leg. And now we're back in a scramble situation. Anytime when you're on the run and you can create a scramble, you've done a good job. If you are on the run, you create a scramble where you wind up in a top position or a submission, you've done a better job.
Of course.
But scramble off a bad position is okay. It's a good job.
Can I try that again?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
So
right
I'm
here.
going to be sort of in between, like where I'm not. Yeah, yes. So you're already starting to start to fold. So that way, if I crush you, push me forward with your left leg.
Left leg, push it forward.
Yes. And now that opens up other things. I have to
I might end
readjust.
up on the bottom.
Yeah, you can butterfly hook. So all you want is for him to, rather than people, when they get in trouble, they systematically get broken down by the attacking guy. The guy usually, people sometimes hope that the guy's going to make a mistake. A high-level guy is not going to make a mistake. He's going to break you down systematically. So what I'm looking to do when I'm in trouble is to create movement where it could be a very subtle movement where the guy just posts his hand on the ground.
I'll balance it.
Yeah.
So make a mistake.
Yeah. Now he's no longer gripping my neck. I don't have to worry about my neck. So now that hand that was protecting my neck can go into, getting an underhook coming out and grabbing his head or some other purpose other than protecting my neck because he just and now he's going to have to rebase. That's all you need a lot of times against a high-level guy, that sort of slight rebase, reestablishing posture where you want it to be, and now the guy's already in a different place.
I agree with that. You're not just escaping. You're setting up an escape. You're shifting his weight so that escape will work. Can I see how you shift the weight again? Because I really felt off balance.
Should we stay on the same side?
No, let's rotate a bit this side.
Okay.
And I think as well too. I think it's your legs that are getting me off balance. Yeah, like right now I just felt off balance. Can you go back a step? Like here I feel great.
Yeah.
I feel great here.
So what I'm looking for is I want to control your wrist for two reasons. One is I don't want to put your shoulder into this, and second is I want to make sure I'm not getting choked. So as right now, your weight is kind of biased towards my hips, but not enough. No, stay there. But not enough. So a lot of times people feel like this is the easiest solution, but guess what? Something that's easy is not worth it because guess what's going to happen, guys? You're getting choked because this is the easiest solution. That's when people, especially inexperienced people, athletic, experienced people, this is what they do. So it's easy because I don't have to do a whole lot. But that's not the right one. So what I'm gonna do is raise my butt, which shifts your weight forward. My leg goes behind. So
I
now,
see. I see.
so now
I see.
it almost doesn't matter what's gonna happen. Even if you sort of have strong drive to crush me back down, I can always push you forward.
That's what I was missing.
Yeah.
That's what I was missing.
Yeah.
That's huge. I felt like I couldn't jump your back now.
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to say. I think it makes a lot more sense now. I don't know if I can do it, but
I have a high degree of confidence. I see you do some amazing things.
let's try. Okay, here, boom.
So yeah. So protect this, yes.
You're attacking me here.
But see, I can clear your leg easily. So what you're gonna do is you have to give up something. So slide this a little bit closer so you can get
Closer to?
yeah, yeah. So because right now,
I see what
yeah,
you're doing this.
yeah. So if what's my choice here? So use this leg to roll me if we roll. Yeah, it's a scramble.
Right.
So even though you kind of, so what I'm doing is this. So as I notice, how I'm biased, my collapse.
You're
towards
collapsing
that.
on my arm here.
I'm okay to collapse here.
Yeah.
You know, if you
I don't have my hooks.
yeah, if you collapse me, I can create a scramble. You know.
Like I feel I want to let go in base.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Which you're freeing yourself essentially.
yeah, you're okay to expose collapsing to the right. We're staying on the same side. Expose collapsing to the right side because that's your possible escape. So get that leg. Yeah. Yeah. If I tried to jump, yeah, that was a scramble. Grab my head. Yeah.
I love it, man. That was awesome stuff. Lots of gems there. Lots. That's like how much, like 2 months worth of drilling for you guys. Carl, where can everybody get more of your techniques?
SilverFoxBJJ.com, guys, or FluidBJJ.com.
Check it out. Very special jiu-jitsu. Very, very technical, nuanced. And when are you coming up with the next jiu-jitsu series?
I'm
Any
opening
idea?
my second location, so right now my brain is pretty fried trying to get the construction going. We're opening March 1st.
Where are you opening?
It's about 20 miles from my existing school and 20 miles further north,
Where's
closer
that?
to Canada.
Where's that?
Butler, New Jersey.
Butler, New Jersey?
Butler, New Jersey.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to come and visit.
Yeah.
But when's the next DVD series coming out? For those of you who haven't seen Fluid BJJ, make sure to pick it up. You absolutely need it. It's full of gems. If you like today's episode, it's full of gems. Yeah, 100%. When's the next series coming out? We're gonna
As
put
soon
your-
as I can
put
get
his
my
neck
brain,
in a noose now and get a date for you.
as soon as I can get my brain into the thinking, but for now, for the foreseeable future, I'm reserving my gems for Viras's TriStar Gym channel.
Thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you. That's awesome.